Speaking with Stephen Elliott after another big win here at Ferry Carrick. It's been an exciting couple of weeks, and I think your side has shown great resiliency in particular. Is there any particular way you've tried to breathe that into your squad?
I think you mentioned there it's been a tough few weeks. Obviously, losing to Kerry after getting a good result at Treaty was a little bit of a downer. Then going up to Dundalk and probably not giving as good as account ourselves as we probably should have. But I'll own that. I think we set the team up wrong. I did, so it comes down to me. But I think we set the team up slightly wrong up there, and on another day we probably do that differently. But listen, it's about learning, it's about the players learning and myself learning. So we regrouped after that game, after the bad news as well about the 3 points. That wouldn't have helped things. So you're going into Cove away then on Friday off the back of 2 defeats, and obviously the news of the potential deduction of points and that, which I'm sure we'll fight, because again it's I don't think that's over, but anyway, that's another story. And then obviously to go down to Cove with the players and to try and lift their spirits, I think all the credit should go to them. A really young group. I think, listen, the injuries we've had as well, everybody knows about them. We've had to manage the squad very carefully. Some really important players that have been missing for us, but listen, the young lads have come in and they're grown with every training session. When we came in at first, we said we're going to hopefully introduce academy lads and young lads kind of into the training environment to try and get them up to speed in case they're required. And as I said, they are required, and I think you don't have to look any further than obviously Callum Flynn on Friday night and tonight getting these goals, and young Ryan Butler at right back, young kid that like probably nobody would have heard of up until this season. And you watch him there play the last couple of games, he looks like he's seasoned pro, and again he's got a lot to learn as well, but he's grown as a human, as a football player, as a man, and it's great.
You've obviously put a lot of confidence in the last few weeks into these young lads like Ryan Butler, Ryan Scanlon getting an assist tonight, and Callum Flynn getting his 3rd goal in 2 games, and they're really repaying you. I think they're repaying you in a big way. How rewarding is that for you to see those young lads do so well?
I'm delighted for the lads first and foremost, because they're young kids. Even Ryan Kelly there, we bring him in, young lad, he's just turned 19 last week. Like, we're talking about really young kids here playing in a first team environment, and they've not had any experience. Zayda Bad is another one, he hasn't played regularly. Young Caleb, like, you can go through them all. Josh Lyons, when he come in and played as well, done tremendously. But no, it's great to see the young lads. I just spoken to Ryan Kelly down there, like saying last year he's playing under 20s football. Now all of a sudden he's bided his time, he's grown, and he managed to get 2 assists tonight, and it's great end product. Callum Flynn I think he scores a couple of hat tricks for the under 20s first few weeks of the season. So we're watching the games and we're aware of what's happening. So listen, Dobbsy being injured has opened up a pathway for him to come in and play, and yeah, like you say, you try and give these lads the confidence to go out there and perform, and like you say, they're repaying not just me, they're repaying Wexford Football Club.
And then I suppose, like, with the quality performances that lads like Zaid Abada and Ryan Butler are doing when they're coming into the 11, it must be hard then, like when the players are returning from injury, you know, to make that decision of whether to keep the lads in, because they are doing so well when they're in the side.
Yeah, it's and that's obviously an issue we have as a coaching staff. We discuss obviously all our options as well. Even putting Ryan Butler in the team initially, we were thinking, is it the right time? But we felt he came into the group training and he was a little bit shaky at first, but you see him growing, and it's important that these lads do get a taste of that, because when they are acquired, then it doesn't become such a shock to the system. And again, football, you need somebody to kind of give you an opportunity as well, because some lads, it can pass them by for the whole kind of, like, they don't get that break, but when you do get the opportunity, it's important you take that. And again, we've still got a lot of learning to do, this group. We're by no means the finished product, but it's great even there to have Conor Livingston back on the pitch today. I think, again, if we can get fit Conor Livingston playing regularly, unfortunately for him, he picked up a little bit of a strange start of the season, and again, that's down to his kind of work ethic, because he's so determined to get back in, I think, and have an effect in this football club, because I don't think it went too great first time round, but if you see behind the scenes, he's working ever so hard to get back, and I think his performance today brought a little bit of class to the team today. Robbie McCourtin-Dane, brilliant as well tonight, again, seeing out the game. Dobbsy coming back onto the pitch, I think it gave everybody a boost. I know obviously there wasn't loads at the game tonight, but I think his presence on the pitch, big Greek Adonis like he is, do you know what I mean? So I think that gave everybody a lift. But no, it's great, and as I said, there's a great momentum building in the group. I think it was important to win this game tonight, and listen, I don't want to go too far down in results, because I'm sure along the way with the kind of young group we have, there will be kind of moments where we have to lift the group again, but to win that game after the Cove game was really big, and we have to rest up and be prepared for Finn Harps now in another big game on Friday night.
Exactly, yeah. So just my last question, we do come back here obviously Friday night against Finn Harps. What's the plan between now and then to get the lads ready?
Yeah, they'll have a recovery day tomorrow. They'll do that by themselves, and then we put a trust in the lads to do that. We've got a really good sports science there, and John Matthews along with Shane. The two of them are really like helping us loads in getting that recovery and getting the fitness levels right. Obviously Sean Mulligan as well, looking after the little bumps and knocks, and Big Martin coming in to give us a hand because Sean's wife is about to give birth at any moment. So again, everybody's pulling together. It's a close knit group, and there's a real togetherness developing in the coaching staff, in the football club, and we just need to kind of keep going. And again, we've played 8 games this season. We've won 5 of them. So again, you're hoping to kind of build that kind of confidence within the group, and the more you play, and we're trying to give messages to the group on how to play a certain style, but it's very difficult to do that style all the time. You got a team like Longford coming in, and they're a difficult team to play against. They're good at what they do. They make the game ugly. They get the long throw-ins, and they've got some good quality as well. Little Aaron Dorans, he's a tidy player. You have to be alert. So we done well. It's a big win for us tonight, but as I said, we can't get too complacent. We got to regroup and see how the lads perform again on Friday. But no, it's enjoyable, and the lads are in a good place down there.